Hello everyone. It is Tuesday, March the 9th, 2021. Here with me, Tammeron, your host, a spiritual guide, and your astrologer for my free weekly tea and tarot reading live every Tuesday. And this video is on Facebook. So if you're watching this on another social media channel, this is where I go live each week, and it's uploaded to multiple social media channels. So this is an incredibly powerful week ahead. There is so much happening astrologically in the sky. I'm feeling the shift myself. And so this week's video is to talk about the energies that are happening, and we are going to get advice from Spirit with a 2-card draw using an oracle deck from Colette Baron-Reid. So I'll show you the name of that deck in just a moment. And I just want to encourage everyone to really tap into this incredible dreamy energy that is happening this week. And the reason why is because we have got the sun and the moon joining together in the sky to offer this new moon energy, and it's happening in the sign of Pisces in the sky. So it's a very dreamy, emotional time this week, and that will be on Saturday. And at the same time, Neptune is going to be conjunct the sun, and so this is also triggering this dreaminess, this power within us, where we want to give ourselves an opportunity to think about what we want to manifest this year. And it's got this magical, dreamy energy along with it. So it can be very powerful for people if you choose to tap into this. And along with this energy, there's another reason why I feel it's so powerful, is because on Saturday the 13th in March, this is exactly 1 year to the day where here in Ontario, Canada, we had the complete lockdown due to the COVID virus in March 13th of 2021. So it's exactly a year ago. So this is an opportunity where I want everyone to really think about what's changed in your life, have that undertone in the reading today, and where do you want to see the direction of your life going for this new year ahead, because we've got the shift of daylight savings time happening this weekend as well here in Ontario, Canada. And we are moving into the sign, the sun sign of Aries this month on March 21st. So this is the birth of the astrological horoscope each year. And so lots of new beginnings are happening. Things are sprouting. People's lives are moving into a new direction. So this is a very powerful new moon energy, and I'm feeling it. It's very exciting. Everybody just wants to jump out of their skin and do something. However, we're going to get advice from Spirit today on how to really manage this energy ahead. And as many as you know, I love to share what the magic is in my teacup each week. And I've got my little witchy poo cup here because we have the new moon happening on the weekend. However, a friend of mine brought me a nice big chunk of chaga that has fallen off one of the trees here in Northern Ontario. And so when someone gives me a gift, that's a sign from the universe for me to use it. So I whipped up an incredible batch of a combination of medicinal herbs, and the main ingredient in it is chaga. I've added some reishi and some pot d'arco in here as well, and a drop of high-grade essential oil once the tea has been brewed. So it is the magic of the bark off of trees. So I'm connecting to that earth element, and then using the peppermint essential oil again, connecting to the earth element. So very, very, very powerful herbal tea to use here as we move into the spring energy. So that is the magic in my cup, and I want to share with everyone, this is the deck I've chosen to use this weekend by Doreen Virtue, because this is tapping into this Piscean magical water emotional dreamy energy that is happening this week. So intuitively I felt we're going to get a message from Spirit this week using these 2 cards from here. And I just want to share with you guys I'll put that down. I'll grab the deck here. I got too many things around me and sitting in front of my fireplace. I don't actually have a table to use. So we're going to get a 2-card draw from Spirit. The first card is always the challenge, and the second card is the action step. So the message that we want to obtain from Spirit this week is, how to use our energy so that we can connect to this divine guidance that is coming through due to the planetary lineup of Neptune conjunct with the sun and the moon in the sky. And what it's asking us to do is to really tap into that deep, instinctive message that only comes through when we are super still and we can hear exactly what it is that we need to know. However, many people, if you saw my social media post this morning, many people come out into nature to be in this place of peace and quiet, but they don't use the time consciously and correctly to tap into this deep intuition. This is what Neptune offers us. And so they don't really get the benefit of coming out. And this is the message we're going to obtain from Spirit. How do we connect to this energy and to use it so that we can take direction after this new moon energy this weekend? So we're going to get advice from Spirit. And before I do that, I want to give people a visual, something that they can tap into, understand this message that I'm sharing. So I'm going to give you something from my own personal life because I feel this is something that I've realized about myself and people can relate to. So here in Northern Ontario, we get a lot of snow. We didn't get a ton of snow this winter, but we still have snow and it's just currently starting to melt. So it's my favorite time of year to put a bird feeder out because the bears are asleep. I know they're not going to come out and wander onto the property. And I love to watch the different birds and the little squirrels running up into the bird feeder every day. And this is a wonderful time of year because I start to see different birds coming out. And when I sit there and I watch, the chickadees fly into the bird feeder and the bird feeder starts moving and you see the little seeds, being spun out and falling back onto the snow. Then you see the squirrel running up and knocking on the bird feeder. And then all of a sudden a woodpecker comes along and pecks on the tree and he's trying to get to the bird feeder and this kind of stuff. So it just makes me laugh. It actually makes me crack up. But the beauty of it is that I've recognized that I'm living a lifestyle right now, even during the COVID lockdown, where I have time to enjoy these little things in nature. And what it's doing is it's giving me that signal that my brain has slowed down. And when my brain has slowed down and I get intuitive hits, I write them down. And so this is this deep instinctive guidance that I'm talking about that is the potential for this week in the sky, and I'm encouraging everyone to tap into. So I hope you've enjoyed that because it certainly has given me something to laugh about and to give myself credit for changing and deciding how it is that I want to live my life since a year ago this weekend, and to fulfill that and to know that I'm trusting everything that is happening and it is happening for the better. So here we go. This week, the first card is the challenge. The second card is the action step, and we're going to get advice from Spirit on how to really use this new moon energy that is happening in Pisces this week ahead. Here we go. Okay, no cards have popped out, so we're going to use the first two that are off the top. The first card is friendship, and the second card is contemplation time. So let me put the deck down. So we're going to go back. So the challenge is, the card is saying friendship. And the message on the card is saying make a date for play day with one or more friends. So here we go. This is the challenge. Again, is to give ourselves that opportunity and that permission without guilt that I was talking about to enjoy people around us, to enjoy being with our friends, and to have more fun. And when we do this, our vibrational energy shifts. And when this happens, that's when we get these intuitive hits and we live in a higher vibration. So this is the message for this weekend ahead. That is our challenge. And the second card, the action step, is coming up, is saying contemplation time. So I love these messages because there's never an accident. So spend time alone meditating upon what you truly desire. Okay, so this is exactly what I'm talking about. Again, when I'm going to go back to the bird feeder story. So when we make time in our life to really enjoy the small times, it's slowing down our brain and it's giving us that window of opportunity to dream. This is what Neptune in Pisces is all about, is asking us to really focus in the mind, almost in like a walking meditation, because when we focus on what it is that we want, that is the concept of where energy goes. Everything starts to flow in that direction of our life. So if we're focusing on everything that's going wrong, we're going to get more of that. So it's an opportunity for us to do that. So again, let's recap. So hang out, have some fun this week ahead, especially on the weekend when the new moon energy is coming in, and give yourself permission to dream, to really decide where do you want your life to go this year. So I hope you enjoyed that. Please feel free to share this with anyone who you feel might enjoy this message. My name is Tammeron. I am your host and the founder of Tammeron's Place, a teaching community. I am your astrologer and spiritual guide, offering you guys spiritual guidance every week here, 222, on my personal Facebook page, and it's uploaded to my YouTube channel under the same name every Tuesday. So thank you for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you here again next week. Cheers for now. Bye-bye.